Okay. It is working. You know what? It's possible that exiting out of this is what's fucking things up. Let's try this again. We tried the left to right, right to left. I'm gonna go up this side. That's... Alright, so that works. I maybe was fucking it up myself by exiting out. But I've done that plenty of times before. It wasn't an issue. I've got to know my reach here. Come on. Okay, I was thinking it was farther out than that. No? Yeah, there's the dragon head right there. Hey, I'm a real genius. I'm gonna kill a dragon with a, with a fire spell. Fuck it. Oops. Ruh-roh. Scrub Lord. Message deleted by Takumi Knight. What? Oh, there's a different Scrub Lord? We got 2 Scrub Lords here. That's sweet. Someone stole my name. Okay, so I guess we just find out what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and that's okay. You use your own judgment, Takumi, but keep in mind I have thick skin. People can be pretty disrespectful. They can even make fun of my boxers, not realizing that maybe my face cam is on and I don't realize it, and it's showing everybody sitting here in my boxers. I'm pulling a DPS right here. Now, I gotta remember this guy. And this guy I don't want to block, obviously. I should have taken out the dragon, but the dragon's going to take like 10 minutes to kill. It's going to be a pain in the butt. We'll see what happens here. What could he have possibly said that was so terrible, you guys? I mean, I didn't see it. I was running away from that stupid dragon. I gotta remember this guy. I totally don't remember what he does. Oh, I want to attack this. Oh, shit. Damn! Everything he does has a fucking... Hey! I'm not doing any damage to this guy at all. Oh, I want to attack that. Ah, again? He keeps doing this to me. Really? Damn. Hey. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He caught me, Oh, fuck! That's the second time he's done that! Nope, don't want to do that. Fuck. What the fuck? I don't think I got it in time either. Son of a bitch. So basically, if he gets you far enough away from him and he does that particular attack, you're done. There's nothing you can do. You can't heal yourself, you can't make up the space, you can't get back to him in time to kill him. He's just gonna keep on doing it. I don't think I got back in time. I'm going to have to start back from the bonfire. Which means the dragon's going to be back alive, but the NPC won't. I am getting hit by the level down stab. He's not hard. I mean, I basically had him down to less than a quarter of his health. It's that one attack that he has. That's the only thing he can do that is really all that dangerous. Oh, Alant was hard at level 1. Because I don't think there's anything he can do that isn't a one-shot at level 1. And no upgrades would be similar to level 1 in the sense that you're doing so little damage. Although, if all you're doing is fighting him with a weapon that is unupgraded, as long as you've got the system, as long as you've got the pattern down, it's just going to take a really long time. As long as he doesn't get you in that situation I was in, where you get in this loop where you're too far away from him, you can't get to him to stop him from doing his AoE blast. Now, if we're lucky, we're not back at the bonfire, but I have a feeling we are. Yep. Damn it. I'm going to take him out tonight. I swear to God. You know what's funny, Mike? After I cut my stream earlier, because... Yeah, that's fine. I cut my stream earlier, and I went and made myself something to eat. And I was washing my dishes, and the stream was off. And all of a sudden, my sub alert thing went off on... This guy's pissing me off. He's not letting me past. He's like sitting there in such a way that you cannot get past him. I don't know that my, since I had to restart, I don't know that my death counter will work. I restarted my whole computer. The entire thing was frozen. Every time I restarted OBS, it just went back to, that blank screen. So yeah, it's not working anymore. We're at 52. Why is this guy being such a bitch? Okay. If you run up here... Make that 53. I can kill him. He's not very hard to kill. I just feel like it would be so much easier to run past him. Fine, I'll kill him. And then the other one up the stairs was the same way. It's like once in a while you can run past him, and other times he just stands directly in that center and refuses to let you by. See? He's not that hard. And this guy either. fucking kidding me? Now I don't even know where I am. I'll take that. Why did I backstab? I wonder if you could just run from here. Or if he'll start... Okay, I'll try to get to it quicker this time so I don't fuck that up. Because that's a lot of wasted time. Although it's probably not that much wasted time. More wasted time than the... than all the load screens. I don't know. Hex, what do you think happened at the end of this game? I think that From Software probably twisted Miyazaki's arm and said, "Wrap it up. You're done. Because we don't have any more time or money to spend on this project. Get it done." And that's why the final boss is what the final boss is. I mean, maybe he was just trying to be creative in the sense that, you know, hey, when have you ever fought a final boss like that? Why won't it let me through? I'm using the wrong weapon. I'm gonna run out of healing. I should not have done that. I need to quit doing that too. Oh my god! Why is he not letting me out? Now we're going to find out if this is the issue for what was going wrong with my stream. Can't cut out. I think we'll be fine here, but I think basically that's what's causing it, is when I try to cut out. Just because the run is so goddamn long, I don't want to have to keep on doing it, but I don't know, that's just the way you're used to playing this stupid game, is you cut out because the runs to the boss are so long. They're not dangerous, they're not difficult, they're just fucking irritating as shit. So that time it went, and it worked out okay. Yeah, it's working, Mike, but what I'm saying is that's what caused it to freeze before, I think, is when I try to cut out. I mean, it's just standard practice in this game. When you die, if you go ahead and just quick exit your game, you'll come back at the boss, like this. See, so I don't have to make that whole run back up here. Unfortunately, occasionally it freezes the stream altogether. I know G-Soul said he had to do that. Did anybody catch G-Soul's latest upload? He has a 7-hour stream of him doing every single boss in Bloodborne, well, outside of Chalice Dungeons. So every single main game boss, plus the optional, so Abretus and whatnot. Fists only. No deaths. No deaths. It only took him 7 hours. How is that possible? So you don't want to get too far away from him. I'm doing this wrong again. Son of a bitch. Here we go. Oh, I gotta quit doing that. So that is not something that can be punished. Or that. How does it fucking dodge into him? I'm dodging directly backwards. Come on, give me something. Really? Really? Fuck! Every time he does that, it fucks me. He's so fast, and I can't react to it fast enough. Oh, it's a spacing thing. I can deal with it if I've got enough space between myself. Really? Really? How come he isn't doing his... Son of a bitch! You know, it doesn't look that fast, but for whatever reason, I can't dodge it. There we go. Really? I can't even see. fuck me. Fuck! Unfucking believable. He just gets you in this loop where you're just trying to get away and he will not let you go. %100 damage. Well, you know, Tagumi, if I was taking more time with this run and doing farming and stuff, I would have gone ahead and made a Morion blade, and this fight would be done. Because that's how I killed it at level 1. You're doing like, I don't know, maybe a fifth of his damage every single hit. All right, Tootie. See you later, Mike. Good luck on your stream. The death count shut off when I restarted the when I had to go back and restart the stream. I just tried to update it and it didn't work. I'm sure I can fix it, but it's at this point somewhat pointless. I'm at the final boss. We're at 55, I believe. I'll be more when I do Dark Souls in particular, I'll be better about that death counter because it's going to be unusual to die at that point. It's like Dark Souls 3. I mean, I don't. Well, if I'm doing an SL1 of Dark Souls 3, yeah, then it's hard to keep track of my deaths. But like a regular run of Dark Souls 3, believe me, I'm going to remember when I die. Go through the fog, you dumb bitch. Now he's just gonna do this all day. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to dodge that. I literally lack the speed. Fuck. He did it to me. Can't get away from him, and he won't let me go. He won't let you go. After he gets you on the ropes, he is programmed to just fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you. I gotta switch my weapon. Damn this guy. How did he hit me there? Come on. Are you serious? He canceled out of a move. I didn't think bosses could do that in the early games. You won't let me out. Son of a bitch. How the fuck does he do that? Heal up. Nice. Nice. Alright. Yeah, ruined Quill. No, I'm determined to finish this game in one day. I started this game this morning. I'm going to finish it today. Alright. So, that was Alant. Essentially the final game, or the final boss of the game.
No human has an appetite for souls such as you. The rest is up to the Old One. If it is to be, then you shall be beckoned.
Oh. Slimy King, true King, Mr. Man. I know I can do... I think I can do Dark Souls 3 in one day. I think I can do Dark Souls 1 in one day. I think I can probably do Bloodborne in one day. Although, it's been a while since I've played Bloodborne, so that might be a struggle. I'm not sure if you can do, or if I can do. I'm sure other people can. I'm not sure that I can do Dark Souls 2 in one day. It's really long. I mean, it's a damn long game. Especially with the 3 DLCs. Well, if you do it fast enough, Takumi, it shouldn't get boring, I would say. Do I want magic here, or fire is fine? I guess it doesn't really matter. If I die to the final boss, that's just fine. That would be icing on the fucking cake here. To die to the final boss of Demon Souls. That takes some serious effort. Takumi, we should do a speed run in Dark Souls 3 together, Takumi. But you like Dark Souls 2. You're all about Dark Souls 2. I'm not sure why. There are certain people, Takumi is one of them, who are really, really, really into Dark Souls 2. And I like the game. I think that it gets a bad rap, that there's way too many people that criticize it as being a garbage game. And it's not a bad game. It has some mechanics that are very frustrating to me, but overall, it's not a bad game. I think the levels are mob heavy. I think the bosses tend to be too easy. I found that out while doing my SL1. Just frustrating and pulling my hair out trying to get through a level, and then you get to the boss and you're like, I used to think this guy was hard, but I mean, it's like really stupid simple.
Come now, be good.
Of course, with the SL1, you don't have any iframes, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. I love that image of just how huge that tree is, and those tiny birds flying across the tree. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I never got into PvP. I never really understood it. In this game in particular, every time I've faced PvPers, they've got the scraping spear, or they're shooting some poison at me or something, and you're like, why is it that you're like, get so much pleasure out of irritating other people? I don't get it. I understand duels, especially like in Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. I guess Dark Souls 2 also has some dual arenas and whatnot. I just don't understand like why someone would invade you in, say, Sen's Fortress.
Let us proceed below.
Try to make your already difficult journey even more difficult. Like somehow that gives them particular pleasure. I don't get that. And I don't consider myself particularly saintly. I just don't understand why people take pleasure in irritating other people. It doesn't make any sense to me.
chosen by the Old One. Shalt thou seek everlasting demon souls? Obey that highly monumental, whatever your choice. Surely you have seen for yourself. Suffering
What am I
that
doing?
fills this world.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Poisoned. God is merciful. He created the Old One. The Old One will feed on your souls.
This reminds me of something from Ghostbusters.
Of existence.
Not terribly weak to fire. You'd think being a big tree that fire would be the big killer, but maybe not. Oops. Never got much of a look at it. It's kind of a weird. It's got like ladybug eyes and shit. Does he one-shot you? I guess I've never died to him. Doesn't do any damage at all, really.
You fool. Don't you understand? No one wishes
PS3
to go
PvP
on.
is just waiting for your opponent to press a button on R1 spam. Dark Souls 1 PvP was use weapons with wide arc or fish for backstabs, and DS2 was unique all around. I have heard that, Takumi. You're not the first person to say that. For whatever faults people have with Dark Souls 2, its PvP was very, very dynamic. Players were very customizable. There were a lot of different builds to work with. There was a lot of skill involved in you know, things like parrying and backstabbing and stuff, whereas the other games are a bit more formulaic. I got Soulbrand.
Thine work is done.
Yeah, see, I've never really done
Go back above.
PvP period. It just doesn't do anything for me. The times that I have, I'm so bad about PvP that when I get invaded and I kill someone, when I get invaded, keep in mind, someone invades my world to try to kill me and I beat them, I feel kind of bad about it because I feel like, yeah, you know, I really suck at PvP and this guy sucks even worse and he's trying to get good and he probably feels bad right now because he invaded me and he really wanted to win and I beat him. And I mean, that's how pathetic I am as a PvPer. It's like, I don't want you to feel bad, even though you came into my world to try to wreck my shit. I mean, I know that sounds completely silly, but it's completely true. I don't get into PvP.
The Old One and I shall slumber interminably. That is the way it must be. Thou mayst go. Be gone to thine world.
See? So you understand what I'm talking about, Ruined Quill.
The Old One and
No,
I shall
it's
slumber
over.
interminably.
Is that it?
My thanks. At la-
okay, so that's nice. So I started my my journey to do a chill, just kind of playing through the games, and my first entry was the one that I feel the least comfortable with, the one that I've played the least of, and maybe have the least appreciation for.
The old one,
I know a lot of
along
people
with the
really
maidens,
love
were
Demon
swept
Souls.
back into the lulling
I
fog.
think it's kind of a first effort.
Boletaria
I like the
was
game.
spared
I
from
think
the
it's
demons,
interesting
but
to like
also lost its
note
knowledge of
things
soul
that
eyes.
appeared in later games that kind of transferred
The
from Demon
souls
Souls,
lost during the
and maybe how they
pandemonium were
added to
never
and improved on
retrieved.
some of the mechanics that weren't so great in Demon Souls.
And today,
But
the
in
unstable
a way,
world has another
I think of it
monumental
as
to
the
hold
Dark
its
Souls
fabric
beta.
together.
I'm glad I've played it though. I mean, I know a lot of people
brave new
are big
hero
Souls fans and wish they had a
of
PS3 so they could
unprecedented power.
play Demon Souls, and I do appreciate that. And everybody should play it if they really love Souls games. But don't expect to be too wowed. All right. Well, that's it then. So tomorrow, I suppose I start Dark Souls 1. And fuck the face cam. I'm not going to bother with it. It's been nothing but a nightmare for me. If at some point I run into someone with some good technical prowess that can come over here and figure out what I'm doing wrong. Because everything I see and everything I do on the OBS and the videos I've watched, I'm doing everything correctly. For whatever reason, it fucks up my sound whenever I do a face cam. So I'm going to go ahead and stick to no face cam. And we'll do a Dark Souls 1 run through tomorrow and hopefully finish the whole game. And I'll do that with a death counter. And that death counter should be nice and accurate because hopefully I don't die very much. Watch, I'll end up dying like 20 times the bed of chaos, which could happen. That bitch. Anyways, so thanks for everybody stopping in and whatnot. I felt like this feeling I'm superior being. I wanted more of it. Yeah. I guess I don't get that though. I don't get that when I kill someone, Takumi. I don't feel like I'm being superior. I always end up sitting there thinking to myself that I have a lot more experience than this person. That they really want to play Dark Souls, they want to be a good PvPer, and the only reason I beat them is because I'm more experienced with the game. So, it doesn't give me any real pleasure. For myself, I wasn't actually expecting to get a victory. This poor person was in Anor Londo wearing the Grasscrest shield, Mask of the Child, and light armor. Well, that's not necessarily a bad setup though, Ruin Quill. They didn't put up a fight at all, and I killed them. And I was like, oh no. God, fuck the bed of chaos, yeah. I watched Bleeding Bullet do it a couple times in his no death runs though, and he's got a. Well, I mean, I'm sure he got it from someone else, but there's ways to kind of cheese it with a bow so you don't die so much. I'll go ahead and give that a shot. But at any rate, it's gonna be a chill stream. I'm not gonna try to do it at SL1, although SL1 of Dark Souls 1 isn't very difficult. SL1 of Demon Souls isn't very difficult, actually. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne are much more difficult, but I'm just going to do chill streams and just play through the games and have a good time. So, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and check back either to the VOD or the live stream, and I anticipate doing Dark Souls 1 tomorrow. So, I'll see you later. Thanks for everybody stopping in.